Virtual Nurse RX announces HIPAA training requirements for their mental health virtual assistants. Virtual Nurse RX announces new HIPAA training requirements for their mental health virtual assistants. In order to ensure that their virtual medical assistants are properly trained in handling personal health information, Virtual Nurse RX made it a requirement to pass the HIPAA course for all their staff. This is especially important for their medical and mental health virtual assistants. Virtual Nurse RX is committed to protecting the privacy and security of its clients' patient health information. In order to ensure that their virtual medical assistants are properly trained in handling PHI, they have announced new HIPAA training requirements. This includes completing a comprehensive course on the basics of HIPAA compliance and ongoing annual training. By implementing these requirements, Virtual Nurse RX is demonstrating its dedication to safeguarding client data. Mental health counselors and other medical professionals can be confident that their information is in safe hands when working with Virtual Nurse RX. For more information, take a look at the Virtual Nurse RX website page for mental health professionals. Virtual Nurse RX's new HIPAA training requirements for their virtual medical assistants place them above all other virtual assistant agencies. All staff working for Virtual Nurse RX must pass the HIPAA training course. Exams are written annually, and staff gets monitored during all working hours. Virtual assistants from Virtual Nurse RX are required to work in a private home office. They are also monitored by live camera feeds and security breach programs. What security measures does Virtual Nurse RX have in place? Virtual Nurse RX is a leading provider of virtual medical assistance for mental health counselors. We are committed to providing the highest quality care possible, and doing so in a secure and confidential manner, said the founder of Virtual Nurse RX. Virtual Nurse RX has a number of security measures in place to ensure that its clients' information is always safe and protected. Their virtual medical assistants are experienced and certified professionals who undergo regular training to keep up to date with the latest security protocols. In addition, all of their virtual medical assistants are required to sign a confidentiality agreement before they can begin working with clients. We take security seriously, comments the project manager of Virtual Nurse RX. All assistants working for Virtual Nurse RX are monitored by real-time security breach programs. They are also required to work in a private home office monitored by live feed cameras to make sure all data is handled in the correct manner and to prevent any data leaks. In case of attempted hacks or illegal data downloads, the security breach program will shut down all communication to the affected device to prevent any data leaks. What does HIPAA compliance entail? The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, is part of the U.S. law that requires healthcare organizations to take steps to protect the confidentiality of patient health information. This includes ensuring that only authorized individuals have access to PHI and implementing safeguards to prevent unauthorized disclosure. HIPAA also requires covered entities to provide patients with notice of their privacy rights and maintain accurate records of disclosures of PHI. By requiring their virtual medical assistants to complete a comprehensive course on HIPAA compliance and undergo annual training, Virtual Nurse RX is demonstrating its commitment to protecting the privacy and security of its clients' PHI. This makes them the virtual assistant agency of choice for those looking for the highest level of data protection. More about Virtual Nurse RX. Virtual Nurse RX is the leading virtual medical assistant agency. They provide top-rated US-based virtual medical assistance to mental and medical health professionals and facilities throughout the United States. All of their virtual medical assistants are US-registered nurses and are HIPAA compliant. Virtual Nurse RX is committed to protecting the privacy and security of their clients' PHI, and takes measures to ensure that their virtual medical assistants are properly trained in handling this type of information. When you hire a virtual medical assistant through Virtual Nurse RX, you are guaranteed a few things. First, you'll be getting someone who is highly trained and experienced in the field of medical assistance. Second, you'll be getting someone who is reliable and trustworthy. And third, you'll be getting someone who is committed to providing you with the best possible service. Best of all, you can rest assured that your and your client's personal information is protected. Visit their website for more information about their services, or follow them on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.